Theater of the Mind podcasts are intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Content warnings can be found in the podcast description. Hey folks, this is Future Mike here. This was only our second time attempting live streaming, and somewhere in the process we lost the high quality audio that we recorded for the podcast. So we are using the audio from the stream, which means there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do to make this sound better. This episode and the next episode might be a little rough, but I think I got them to a pretty solid level. Thank you for your patience. We fixed the problem. Welcome to Theater of the Mind Presents Retribution, episode number 51. My name is Mike, I'm your Dungeon Master, and this week's question from the Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck by James Motto is, what is something that one of your companions has done that makes you proud of or impressed by them? Have you ever told them why or why not?
My name is Amanda, and I am playing Mel Kelly. Mel is really impressed with Emery, both having the courage to go back to her family, but also to do things that they so obviously disapproved of. Mel was all and is all about seeking approval and making sure everybody likes her to the best of her abilities. So the fact that Emery both went against that and then came back to make amends is really awesome to her. She's probably never going to tell Emery that because we don't talk about feelings here.
We talk about shoes instead.
No, you talk about shoes. We just don't talk. We put them in a box and we put it on a shelf, and that's for later.
And then one day I'll die.
That's later.
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Elliot Brandybane. And in all honesty, which he will take it to his grave, he's actually impressed and proud of all of his companions. Anybody of the younger generation, he was pretty certain were just all gonna just lay down on the ground and die when everything got hard. And the fact that they've stepped up impresses him. Probably to a point he doesn't even notice. But if we're singling out one, and Elliot will never admit it, but the incredibly stupid, ill thought out, terrible plan that James hatched to try to save people, no matter how dumb it was brave.
Took some stones.
And sure. Elliot he would go to the rack and never admit that, but it was brave.
Yeah. The line between brave and stupid is a thin one.
It's very
whether it rains or not.
It was unsuccessful, therefore it was stupid. Had he been successful, it would have been very brave.
It was only brave because of the beans.
Yeah, it just happened to fucking work out. Pure luck and chance. I am Bernal. I am playing Olnak Vaga Johnson, and Mel will never know that I am hella impressed that she punched the god in the face, fought against its will, and decided to go against it and figure out how to go on her own without his bullshit magic powers or her cell phone, and that's pretty goddamn awesome. But I'll never tell her, because it's not going to come up in like casual conversation unless she's just like hits me in a vulnerable point. And it's probably going to be like, oh, now you know I have a daughter or whatever, but like that won't happen. That hasn't happened yet. I haven't found a way to like make my backstory and to like tell you guys anything, so we'll figure that out when that happens. But it probably
we'll drag it out of you at some point.
Honestly,
we'll see.
I'm making mine up as I go along, so.
Hello, I'm Downs. I play James O'Brien, and Bernal stole mine. So I'm going to change mine on the fly, talking about coming up with it as we go along. I'm going to go with Elliot, actually. Because Elliot totally could have just stayed at his ranch, could have been perfectly fine for quite a long time, just been a crotchety old man, just shot trespassers all day long.
Ranch Arena.
Which was the plan. Yeah. That was the plan, but you got him in there. But instead, he decided that, you know, crotchety old man is going to go halfway across the U.S. to go kill a god.
Yeah.
3/4.
Fucking chop.
3/4 god or 3/4 of the U.S.?
3/4 of the U.S.
Oh, okay.
Also kind of 3/4 god because he's not really a full god.
That's true.
It's true. Yeah.
Mel punched a full-on god.
I did.
Directly in his fucking god face. It's awesome.
think of something kidney, but yeah.
I'm Kasey, and I play Emery Lee, and I think there is some part of Emery that kind of admires how well Olmok, like, compartmentalizes shit. She knows that's not healthy, but, like, he is here every single day after, like, clearly, like, even just dealing with the werewolf bullshit is some pretty traumatic stuff, and he's still here, still motivated, and has a smile on his face every day. And part of that's training, but, like, part of that's also just resilience, and she respects that.
And he'll die of a heart attack at 42. Probably.
You just gotta
now.
make
You'll
it
live
to
longer.
Boston.
You'll make it longer.
You gotta
Cigarettes.
smoke more.
Just make sure that you're raging. You'll only take half damage.
Yeah.
Just go into a rage as you're having a heart attack.
No, I want to rage.
It's like, calm down, sir. No, if I do, I'll die.
He only passed out. He's not dead. He'll come back. Don't worry about it.
It'll be fine.
He's still punching things. He's fine.
Amoritar is still pretty stoked with his chopped cheese guy. His chopped cheese guy.
Chopped cheese guy.
Yeah.
Some sort of like sandwich thing from New York. Street meat.
Oh.
So he brought him up a few questions ago.
He's
Yeah,
learning
just
about
think you're
learning
about it. Yeah. Yeah. Amoritar has a pet
He's still pretty
food guy.
freaking impressed that homeboy managed to take really cheap meat and barely any veggies and make it taste like a baller meal.
It is amazing what preservatives, oil, and salts can do for a meal.
For real.
Yes. And something that vaguely resembles cheese.
Some sort of mystery cheese, yeah.
The unique chemistry of American cheese.
It is chemistry.
It is. It's got emulsifiers in it. That's why it melts.
Does
nicely.
anybody else worry when you buy things that it says, like, it doesn't say new recipe, it says new configuration or something?
Yeah.
I'm like,
when it's food, yeah.
My
I've not
food
seen
should
that,
not sound
but
like
that
it should
would
have
be
a lot.
New
Sorry.
formulation.
yeah, new formula. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like when you pick
And it's
up
not like
when
baby
you pick up
formula?
food,
Yeah, yeah.
they're like new formula, and I'm like,
Uh,
recipe is the word you're looking for.
That's also kind of like
not all wants to eat the science experiment, thanks.
Coca-Cola with original ingredients. There's
But-
no Coke in that.
I wish. You
That's
put it
and
back.
I would have wanted the Coke if they said original
Also-
ingredients.
Food chemistry is some of the coolest stuff you can do.
Oh, yeah,
and it's so
gastro-
fun because
yeah.
you can eat it afterwards. Baking is all chemistry. If you know what you're doing and you mess with that shit, it is so fun.
But if
And if
you
you go
call
into-
it a recipe, it's okay. If you call it a formula, it's weird.
And if you go into
then it
business with
sounds
baking,
like
you
it's
can make
bad.
a
I've
lot
got
of
baking
just sounds
formulas. I've got baking formulas because it's the baker's percentage is based on a ratio, and it's all there's a lot of math involved.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a
they're
terrible
math
baker, I don't know.
formulas, not chemical formulas.
Okay.
I want to
then.
get that dude's cookbook from TikTok and just try all that shit.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, I'm not nearly. I've tried baking.
I have a degree in it, so if anyone ever wants to play, you let me know.
Yes.
Tortillas about sent me into a fucking rage.
Dude,
Tortillas
tortillas
are so
are
much
hard.
fun.
They're hard.
They're a lot harder
about-
than they should be.
Yeah.
For something with
Yeah,
full
for a
ingredients.
food that Homeboy was figured out how to make since the dawn of like.
Well, also,
corn.
were you doing flour tortillas?
I think so.
Or did they keep like bouncing back into a different shape?
Yeah.
That's gluten.
Yeah.
Flour will fight you. Corn tortillas do not bounce back because there's no gluten in corn.
See, the one time I did tortillas, they turned into pita. It's like they kind of just turned into
They
a
got
pocket.
fluffy. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we
supposed to
could've-
do that. Gluten.
Gail and I were working side by side doing the same thing. She made tortillas. I made almost bread.
You made dough.
This is Indian naan, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. And it didn't even taste good. But
It's complicated.
on that note, let's go ahead and roll for recap. I rolled a 9.
As an aside,
Damn
can
it.
you zoom in because our little thing.
So closest to 9, correct?
Yeah.
I
And
really
then
hope
hit the
somebody
space
fucking
bar.
nails this dude, because
15.
13.
12.
4.
also 12.
12s.
Roll on. Spinny, spinny, spinny,
9.
spinny, spinny, stop.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Sticks.
I guess that's you.
All right. Last episode, we were very angry.
Yes, I remember that.
And I listened to it again on Thursday, and I was very angry.
Fucking angry.
No, so last episode, we were having dinner with Mr. Leroy Mort
Rouge.
LaRouge, thank you.
Leroy himself.
Yes.
Leroy Montrouge.
Yes, and it was a very fine gourmet dinner. Absolutely delicious. Highly recommend listening if you would like to be hungry. With his wife Amelia and the group, all deaded up, including Jacob in his sailor suit.
Little crackerjack out there.
Pissed about it, but yes.
Yes, well, he can join the angry party. We were not really successful at getting any useful information. Prior to the event, Leroy and his wife were healers, selling tinctures and things like that. They became, Leroy became in charge of the city due to doing them certain favors and helping them with undead and other various problems that were happening post-event. The
Amelia
wife
doesn't do much at all.
reads, I guess. I don't know.
He
Leroy,
puts
let's
the
just summarize. Leroy is a chauvinistic bastard, and his wife puts up with it. That's the summary.
His wife
Willingly
doesn't
puts
realize,
up with it.
doesn't
apparently.
realize she's being oppressed.
She should. She was a nurse. Anyway,
I know.
willingly puts
Well,
up
he
with
also
it
went
for
to
reasons.
LSU for medicine.
Yeah,
Supposedly.
well, yeah,
Nearly didn't
medicine,
graduate.
tinctures, healing. He's a snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do this summary without some of the frustration leaking through. Post dinner, the boys went and did boys things. The girls went to the parlor and had played cards, and they thinly veiledly insulted each other. I don't know what the boys did. They didn't tell us that they told us what they did.
That is a good point. I don't believe we did mention that we actually told
They
you
talked
anything.
about stuff.
We were
The
going to
short
discuss it when we got
version,
back.
I believe, is that
And then somebody died.
no one wants us to leave, so we're not talking about leaving because they'll probably try to prevent that. We did discover that they have a library, and there is a rather suspicious, very old-looking book in Leroy's study that we were not able to identify with any real identification. Anyway,
I like that word. That's a good word.
The identification.
my handwriting's got really bad at the end of the night. That's right. The boys were asking after the missing girls, and Elliot was able to angle himself so that we could help them try to find them, in theory. After everybody left, we were given a lantern with a blue light and told that if you walk around after dark, you need to have that blue light on or they'll shoot.
It's Kmart out here.
Apparently.
That's special.
On our way back to the inn, however, we did find that the gal who was kind of dazed at the laundromat earlier,
Her name was Nikki.
Nikki, she lost it and was trying to leave in the middle of the night, and they shot her and drug her out.
We believe it's her. It has
Yeah,
not.
I don't think
okay.
we
Connor
know
was
Has
there.
not yet been
Confirmed.
confirmed, but we all have a stinging suspicion.
We're all pretty sure it was Nikki. However, the episode did end. Poor Granny May was feeling a little bit electric in a magic-y sort of exploding way. And we were trying to usher her up to her bedroom, but the episode ended with her wild magic surge
She went,
searching.
boom.
And that is where we found ourselves, full of a wonderful meal and angry beyond all reason.
Sounds like a killer night.
We're going to go ahead and dive on in. So, yes, you guys are downstairs. You had just gotten Granny May to bed. Weird power surge happened. And then a very bright light occurred in the second floor.
It's the aliens.
What you gonna do?
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Emery
I don't know
is
what
going
that
to
was.
turn around and run back upstairs.
Okay.
Elliot will follow.
Okay.
As Emery just got back from bringing Granny May
How
up there.
did the innkeeper react to that? Like, did she look to see where it was coming from?
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Oh, shit.
Could I post up somewhere near the stairs this way in case anyone from outside of the inn attempts to enter to investigate?
That's a passive.
You were fixated on the light. You
Okay.
didn't catch her reaction.
I'm going to try, but it's not going to go well.
I think my gut instinct is to
Yeah, that's a
actually
passive
try to
as well. I got a
deflect,
whole 3.
because I'm assuming this is Granny
So,
May,
I should
so
just
I'm
stop
going to try
rolling
to
perception
distract
altogether.
the
Sorry.
innkeeper.
One at a time.
Sorry.
That's my fault.
Now, children. So he rolled poorly.
I
wanted
also
to
rolled poorly,
distract.
but I think that my gut instinct would be to try to distract the innkeeper because I'm confident that a granny may have something to do with it.
Okay,
So I'm gonna try to like talk to her like, boy, I wonder what that could have been.
perfect. You want to post up at the stairs. Describe what you mean. Are you like bouncer mode, or are you just chilling near the bottom
Probably
of the
just like
stairs?
chilling, kind of looking upstairs, like, oh, I wonder what that was. But I'm more actually watching the front door, just in case other blue light special people come in. I can attempt to keep them occupied whilst things get taken care
You
of.
get 2 rolls.
Ooh.
Deception, to see how nonchalant you are. Performance could work.
You say 2 rolls?
That's your first one.
Oh, okay.
I haven't told you the second one yet.
Gotcha.
But yes, I did set you up to think that there would be another one. Because there will be.
Fine.
Weird.
Gonna go with performance. Oh, that was almost really good. 7. Almost fucking almost landed on an 18. It landed on a 4.
So yeah, you reach, you have your hand suddenly on the pommel of your weapon, and you are very much posted at the bottom.
Like, oh, I wonder what that could have been.
And now a perception.
It's a heck of a lot better. 21.
You are confident that Miss Guadet saw it at the time it occurred.
Gotcha.
And with a 21, you are very positive she isn't as surprised as you would expect her to be. And now you are trying to distract attention away.
Yes.
What you doing?
I'm doing the whole like, oh God, what was that? I didn't expect that. Does that happen often here? Like, just trying to like, did the power flash? Like, I'm
Fire nearby.
trying to understand what happened and completely ignore the fact that half the party just ran upstairs like they knew what was happening.
Deception performance.
That's gonna be a deception. For no. FOR, FOR, comma, 16.
Okay. You're able to draw her attention in,
It's crazy.
so she doesn't go off to do anything. She looks at you a little funny, but I don't know what that was.
So the power
Hard to
doesn't
say.
just flicker and explode periodically? I mean, honestly, that used to happen in LA like all the time. So
Oh, sure. Explode, that's a new one for us out here.
maybe there's a raccoon on your transformer?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what your friend says after she gets back down from going up here. You two ran upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And you make it into Granny Mae's room. It's not suddenly trapped. And
Another explosion.
she is laying on the bed. She appears to be sleeping, and she is just positively radiant. Glowing. Like borderline how you would expect like an angel to be displayed in a TV show.
Yeah, she's become a lighthouse. She's whoa.
It's not so wildly intense that like the whole room is awash in just white light, but she is very obviously a source of light.
So first instinct, I'm going to grab whatever blanket is nearest and just try to like cover her.
Okay? That definitely dims the light. It's not like overpowering the blanket.
Okay, because Elliot's behind her and he's like, does she feel warm?
I'm going to. Does she like react at all, or is she like out?
She's out.
Okay. I'm going to like very gently like touch her face and make sure like see how she feels this out and like check, make sure she's got a pulse too, because sleeping people look very much like dead people.
Yeah. She is very obviously just unconscious.
Okay.
And based off of your experience, you've cast this enough, you're pretty sure she just accidentally cast basically light on herself. It just came out real spicy.
Yeah.
She's like, where are my slippers? Whoa, right.
Oh, well, there's my slippers.
Then passed out.
Elliot will step to the other side and he'll also put his hand close to her, basically to
think
feel that
she's-
she's not too hot.
I think she's okay, just knocked
Yeah,
herself
so-
out.
Yeah, so like I says, she checked, I'm looking for breathing, the chest wound, and then if I don't feel any heat, I'm going to try to find a bit of cloth again and kind of, I'm guessing when you put a blanket, kind of like as if she had gotten into bed,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to take another one and kind of cover her forehead to dim the light even more.
Leave as little exposed as
Make
we
her a
can.
nightcap.
You're able to find washcloth or whatever, something light enough.
Sure.
It's just her
Yeah,
nose sticking
lights as
out.
the pillow, whatever. Not to
glowing
cover her
nose.
face up, just to dim it even more. So,
Granny the bright nose sorcerer.
and he'll kind of gently go, Edna May, can you hear me?
She'll stir a little bit, kind of come to a little.
Edna, are you okay?
It's real time.
Okay, well,
I used to soup.
you betcha. Well, just rest. We've got you in bed.
Okay, thank you.
So you just, if you need anything, just holler, and we're right next door. If you need something, we're right here.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, you just get some rest.
And she's immediately back
Back out. And he'll look at Emery and go, guess we just leave her.
I guess so. Elliot, I don't like this place at all.
I don't like it either.
And I am, if anyone, Guadet, I think she's part of that Louisiana contingent.
Yep.
That name called it.
She's got a French name, is what I was gonna say. She's one of them.
One of them French.
Well, no, I will say Leroy did list her as one of
No,
his
exactly.
contingents.
Yeah.
She's
But
French. She can't be trusted.
like now that you've said that, the Louisiana contingent is now in capital letters in my mind.
That is a pretty fucking dope party name.
It is. It
You're
is.
welcome.
We'll just call him the LC for short.
Yeah.
So,
If
no, I
she
know
noticed
she.
anything off about that, like Granny May is with us, we're gonna be under investigation too. Even if they don't come and take her as well.
Flip the light on
Okay.
in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll do that. Turn the light on in the bedroom and then pull the curtain shut and make sure the door is shut as well. Kind of cover.
And
And
the
Trap
two
as
lights
much
are
as possible.
comparable. I mean, now she's dimmer because of the blankets.
So as we step out, Elliot's going to kind of give Emery a wink and say, "Yeah, it's funny, a gal of that age being scared to sleep in the dark, but she wants the lights left on, so we'll just leave them on for tonight." On the purpose of people hearing downstairs about why there's so much light up here.
Performance of
Everyone,
deception for you.
everyone copes in their own way, and I mean, it is comforting to sleep next to the fire, and she always did that traveling.
Can I
too,
get
so-
advantage because it's mildly believable?
Are
because
you
I'm helping?
assisting him, or are you rolling on your own?
I have a +6 to my deception if you'd prefer.
Can
me to roll
I-
on my own.
Assist her?
You can assist her.
Okay. Because
So
I have
you
a
have
0
advantage.
and everything.
Rolled like absolute ass though. 9.
With advantage? With a
a
plus
2
6.
and a 3.
Oh, it's too
2 and
late, but
3.
well, I wouldn't have done much better.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Anybody who's downstairs, if they want to, you hear that.
I hear that and I immediately feed into that and be like, "Oh my god, we can sleep with the lights on now. I want to do it too." I am totally afraid of the dark.
Specifically?
already
You
see in
can,
the dark the
you
lights
can
are behind.
perceive whether or not she's buying the line.
I was gonna say, can I get advantage because Mel probably would be really happy to not sleep in the dark. Like that's not entirely a lie.
I don't know necessarily that you're furthering their lie as much as you're
Buying into it.
possibly just excited.
I'm,
So that could
I'm
be-
buying into their lie.
Yeah, that could be a persuasion
Sure,
because you don't know what's going on upstairs. You could,
that's true.
And I think the stress is definitely bleeding through in Emery's voice. So
Mhm. Getting a little too
12?
close.
12. I'm not doing any better.
And like I say, if anybody wants, they can perceive downstairs if anybody's buying.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm quite positive I perceive nothing.
9. Because
Or I guess that'd be more insight, actually, if you want to see.
Yeah.
I'll take either, but
It's still
insight's
a
probably
9.
We're going to get all the bad rolls
I'm
out
gonna do
early in the
perception,
game.
this way it's a
then they're going to
23.
just get
Okay, what is
get
it if you
good
insight?
later.
Just 'cause I'm curious.
If I do insight, then it would just be a dirty 20.
Ah, shit, okay. Either way, either skill, Guadette's not buying it.
Yeah. I'm kind of more.
She rolled a 17 plus on her insight.
I'm gonna now actually stand in front of the stairs. Like it's kind of obvious what I'm doing now.
And Miss Guadet will say to you, actually, my dear, us here in town, there is a strict lights off.
Oh crap, there is.
Right.
We have a
Oh.
people curfew, and then we got a lights off curfew.
No, he did tell me about that. I forgot in my excitement.
It's understandable. I know everybody out there has been through some stuff, but we do ask for lights off, and I believe it was 10:30 last episode.
Yeah, no, that is what he said.
That's a weird thing to call a meeting.
But that said, I mean, within reason, if you need to keep a candle by your nightstand,
No, it's
that's
fine.
understandable.
I
but
have nightmares even with the lights on. It's okay.
Depressing.
That's
It's not
understandable. I'm
untrue.
sure most of us are going to be a bit upset tonight after what just happened at the front gate there.
Does that happen often? That seems
No.
upsetting.
No, that's the first we've seen something this blatant. In case
So
I didn't come across clearly, not blatant.
they didn't. So they don't normally have to shoot people trying to escape ferally in the night.
No, that's the first I've ever seen of that.
Oh, okay.
We put the gate up to keep us safe. Most folks prefer to be safe during these periods of time. They're not looking for danger.
I mean, most folks, you are correct.
Yeah.
That's why so many. It took literally the whole village to build that wall. Moving that timber and chopping it down sucked.
I bet. Have you had to go hunting yet? Hunting sucks.
I personally haven't. Leroy's been handling a lot of hunting with his party. He's quite the accomplished hunter.
Yes, he's quite accomplished.
No, that sounded so friendly. That was obviously.
But Bonaventure ain't too bad with a bow and arrow himself.
You ever hunted with a hammer?
Useful skills. That
No.
You can try it. It's really fun.
it's
mean, I'm
worked.
sure.
Olmec was very successful
It's
using
worked
it
all
on
right. I've
turkey.
done pretty good.
Yeah, you can really nail this turkey.
Head
with the
clean
hammer.
off.
Smashed
Like,
it, dude.
Worked great.
It was like it was it was great. It was good. So you got the turkey right, and you got to chop off its head and to stuff it or whatever. I don't know. I've only done it the one time. But you throw the hammer right, and then its little turkey face just explodes, and now you have a little fancy spot to put the stuffing in the good.
Pretty
Or-
sure you jumped out of the bushes with an axe.
I
that
did.
time.
I
It was
did do that.
before you had.
We've
the
been
hammer.
hunting since then, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have at least done this to one other creature.
I'm sure we've been hunting.
We're just gonna
since
stick
then.
with turkey because that's the one I remember, and I mix my stories up.
And I learned that if you have peppermint oil or something, and you put that under your nose, you don't have to smell whatever you've been hunting, and it makes it way less gross.
Tell her about the aspens.
Oh yeah, and you can lick an aspen.
Yeah,
I'm mighty sure you can.
it's good for your health, I think.
But, I mean, it helps. It makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know you can lick anything, but it makes you feel better when you lick aspens.
I will gladly take your word for that there, ma'am.
I think you should try it.
I'm not making that up.
Elliot's going to walk down in this conversation going, probably not a lot of aspens out here in Iowa.
Oh, right.
No.
What about a pine tree?
Your
it's probably pine
tongue
tree,
might
like a pine
stick
tree.
to it.
When was the
I've
last time you
heard-
saw a tree?
I've heard that there's a certain pine tree that smells like vanilla. I wonder if it tastes like vanilla.
It might.
Next time I see a tree, I'm gonna lick it.
You like the next pine tree we come across. Just
Any tree. I might learn something.
All right, you
Why not?
kids, it's about time to get to bed.
Yeah, we're closing up down here. Obviously, you all paid for a night. You can sit by the fire if you want or whatever, but the bar's closed, kitchen's closed. I'm doing the last of the dishes and then I'm going to bed.
All right, well, you have a good night. We'll be quiet.
I
We'll
appreciate
see you
you.
in the morning. Is there a breakfast in the morning, or do we need to procure that somewhere else?
The diner takes care of the breakfast. My
Okay.
morning help tried.
Okay. All
I
right.
made a valiant effort.
Angry breakfast.
We've
got it.
decided the diner can take care of breakfast.
Excellent. Well, you have a good night. We appreciate all the hospitality.
I don't have to make breakfast.
My pleasure, thank you.
I can maybe sleep in.
And Miss Guadet shuffles into the back of the kitchen and you hear water sounds and clinking and scribby noises.
Well, I'm going to bed. You kids have fun.
Do we need to do watch?
I'm going to bed. You kids have fun.
It's like,
Mel looks at everybody else. Do we need to do watch?
I was kind of planning
And
on
Elliot's
sitting
going to
in front
shuffle
of
back
the door.
upstairs, and he's going to bed.
Obviously, Elliot
You're a
does
fucking food coma, bro.
not feel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
All of
And
you
the
got
brandy.
meat sweats.
Oh, yeah. No,
fair.
it's all he could do to keep his eyes open with this half smile like, oh, that was wonderful.
I forgot about this, but especially when your appetizer was a cup of whiskey before
Oh, yeah.
you went to the bar or the
Yeah.
barber tailor.
I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
This is the most booze y'all consumed at one time in a while.
I have a tolerance.
Not anymore,
There.
though.
Bad.
Like a month and a half.
We have not been
Ah, that's
carrying
all-
it
I don't know.
around.
I
Roughly
think-
20 years of alcoholism probably isn't going to disappear in a month. Anyway,
You'd be
The last
surprised,
time you
actually.
drank was in Rifle.
mm,
Well, if any gusto was in Rifle.
Yeah, you probably sweated out everything that you had.
I'm probably pretty tired. I did eat a
You
lot.
guys didn't trust the wine at the.
So then the rest of you.
Weird.
So then so basically all of you guys are like, nope, we're out. And I'm looking at Emery. Do we need to set a watch?
I don't trust this place.
Excuse me, I can help too, you know.
I thought you were in a coma with the rest of them.
Hey, I know we're whispering about stuff, but if you need me to stand watch, I can stand it, but I need to get a nap first because I'm about to pass out.
Okay, go to sleep
I
then.
will probably not be able to fall asleep for a little bit, so I'm happy to take first.
I don't technically sleep.
When you're meditating, you may as well be unconscious. I threw a shoe at you and you didn't even notice.
Oh, it's you? Get a bloody nose. Aha, there's the tie-in.
So we got first. Who's on second?
I'll do
who's the
second.
I'll do third.
Mel will do second. And then Olnok, you can do fourth.
Okay.
And hopefully Elliot will get a good night's sleep.
Instead of writing downs in the third slot, I wrote third.
Who's on third?
Kasey, Amanda, third. We're done.
Wow. That's an insult from Ender's Game.
I
Oh,
think
yeah, it was. That's what-
I don't know how the rooms are set up upstairs, but I feel like at least when Mel's on watch, I'm going to be mostly keeping an eye on Granny May's room.
So I'm kind of picturing, we'll keep with the Western style theme. So you've got like, it's not a hallway up on second. It all looks down onto the first floor. So all your rooms are around the perimeter. There's a railing so you don't fall off the second floor.
That's helpful.
So I don't know if any of y'all played Red Dead Redemption. The inn, I guess, in the first main town that you're in. It's basically that setup. You got the bar on first with a bunch of tables sitting around. Take stairs up into an open second floor with individual rooms.
Yeah.
So if you park yourself right, just about anywhere on second, you can see pretty much all of the doors on second. Kind of like a hashtag upstairs.
Are there any windows on the second floor?
Every room has a couple, and we'll say that at the ends of the halls, I guess,
Yeah.
we'll say there's windows there as well.
Okay.
So anywhere on, you can't see all the windows from anywhere on second.
And do we know where in the building Guadette's room is?
Yes, and it can be where you want it to be.
Downstairs behind the kitchen.
They're all on second.
In the safe.
It could be anywhere
Safe
on
away.
second floor that you would like.
She actually sleeps in the cellar with the doors closed, barred from the outside.
I just want to know where it is so that I can kind of keep an eye on her door as well.
I thought his name was Hodor, not her door.
This is a real shit map. It is not even remotely to scale.
It's okay, it's just theater of the mind.
Exactly.
Roll credits.
She said the name. But basically, I'm picturing this.
Mm-hmm.
Each tick is a door to a room.
Okay.
Squares are windows.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
way more complicated to
If-
build than what I was picturing.
If I were an innkeeper, I would keep my room closest to the stairs
Okay.
because
Yeah.
you're
We'll
going to
put-
be generally to bed
Latest.
later than some people and up earlier than
And if
most
anybody
people.
starts wandering around in my inn, I can hear him go by.
yeah.
So I'm going to say you have the main entrance on the south of this map.
Mhm.
And as you come in, on first, you've got bar to your left, most of your seating to the right with the piano and all that good stuff. And you're looking straight up at one of those, like, hourglass-ish shaped stairwells. Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
So there's stairs on both sides.
Just main going straight up.
Oh, gotcha.
So
gotcha.
it's a one
see.
stairwell
Yep.
that you can access from basically the whole first floor, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I understand now.
Okay. So, and then we'll have Guadet straight left up top. So,
Yep.
that is Guadet.
Okay. Perfect.
So, where do you want Edna? Or do you really care?
I don't think it really matters. As long as I know which room is
Okay.
whose and
And for the sake of ease, y'all are in the same area.
yeah.
They don't have much in the way of real guests. You guys are kind of the only occupants. We'll say there's one dude that shuffled off
Mhm.
drunkenly into a space. Not occupied by you guys. And maybe one dude passed out at the table.
I'm surprised the farrier didn't join him. He was
No, he went home.
I think it was a near
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he wandered off.
Cool. I think Emery is spending her watch kind of. She's walking very quietly, but kind of restlessly pacing. She's looking out the windows. She's trying to make sure, like, she knows if somebody's coming. When Guadet finishes up the dishes and whatnot, she watches her go up to her room, just kind of.
Are you on second or are you on first?
I think until Guadet goes to bed, she's on the first floor,
Okay.
and then she'll move up to the second floor.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me a perception.
11.
Everything seems fine.
I do want to look in on Edame a couple times and just like check her glowingness. Does the electricity like cut off at 10:30, or like the electricity is still on? It's just expected the lights are off.
We'll say it's on, it's expected to be off.
Okay.
And we'll say you guys started, it was after dark. We'll say you started your watch at like 9.
Okay.
Not crazy late. Say it was about 9. So towards the end of your watch would be when power would need to be out. And Guadet on her way up kills all the lights on first.
Yeah. I think Emery at that point just kind of. I'm sure there's like some candles like on a table near the stairs or something. Emery will light one for herself to.
Guadet lights a couple candles. She's like, just to make it a little less intense. Here's some light for you. Sorry, we can't keep the electrics on for you, but
That's all right. I understand.
you have yourself a good night.
You too.
She shuffles off. And it don't take long. You hear sleepy sounds coming pretty quick from her room.
Okay.
And then we'll say right around the time that the power should be going out, you do see Edna's just barely glowing. Like, just barely.
It
glowing. She's
is
like a
just
glow stick
faded.
now
Okay.
instead of an incandescent light bulb.
Okay. So at that point, I would feel comfortable turning the light off. I think I will leave. Well, I will leave a candle lit on her nightstand,
Okay.
like far enough that if she flailed in her sleep, she couldn't knock it over.
And they got one of those, they pulled out the good candelabras or
Yeah.
whatever. So it's that, you're in one of the tall stick candles,
Cool.
you know.
Yeah, just to kind of still keep that cover.
You see they've got this weird spring-loaded contraption sitting near the candle.
The ones that, like, when the candle melts enough, it slaps over the top.
Yeah, it's sitting on the nightstand next to it.
Cool.
But yeah, and with that, the rest of your watch passes. By the time you're going to bed, I'm sure you peek in at the very last time.
Mm-hmm.
She's basically done glowing.
Okay.
And you're pretty confident her surge has faded.
Okay. And if that's the case, I'll just put the candle out and
Okay.
then I'll go wake Mel.
Now, I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up.
It's your watch. Nothing happened.
Okay.
Edna was glowing
Oh.
before.
Okay.
She is only barely glowing now. Should be fine, I think. I didn't hear Guadet summon anybody.
Okay.
She seemed to do the dishes and then she went to bed. Here's hoping.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I never take a second watch. This is really hard to wake up. Okay. I'm
You're
here.
always last.
I got it. I got this. I'm here.
Okay. Here's a candle. I'll
Oh.
see you in the morning.
Oh, hey, being able to see helps.
It does. Yes. It does.
Yeah.
Now that my eyes are open.
Good night, Mel.
Good night, Emery.
What are you doing on your watch?
I think initially Mel paces a little bit upstairs just to try to wake up a little bit. Actually, knowing Mel, she does a couple of stair laps. Very quietly, like she's doing stealth stair laps, like the stealth is the extra challenge to really wake up. So she does a couple stair laps to wake herself up a bit.
Just for shits and grins, let's get a stealth roll. See how successful you are.
Oh, joy.
Oh,
Hope you're stealthy.
that's a nat one.
Yeah. You are fully confident. This building's old enough. You don't think you're capable.
Mel straight up, like the first time, like she runs down, not thinking about it. Creak, 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 crunch. That was not stealthy.
Yeah.
And then when she goes to run back up again, she like tries to avoid it, but then finds something that creaks even worse. And then she spins herself on the last stair that was slightly taller than the other ones. So you hear creak, 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 creak. Fuck.
You hear Miss Guadet stop snoring briefly
Oops.
because she's right at the top of the stairs. All this is happening.
That meme side eye, like,
And then at that point, Mel, as quietly as she thinks she's capable, slowly walks down the stairs and goes and stands next to the fireplace, as if she's trying to get warmth off of whatever's left of the coals.
Give me a perception.
No. Who lets me on watch?
You did.
That's 9.
Okay. Nothing of significance occurs during your watch.
Okay. I was slightly disappointed. She was fully expecting someone to wake up, and she already had an excuse as to why she wasn't in bed.
didn't happen.
But she was prepared. So at the end of my watch, I go knock on James's door, thinking how weird it is that I have a door to knock on.
Yeah, fair.
Psst,
Can't just go poke him with a stick.
James.
One sec. You hear a bunch of like stuff moving, like a pot clanging off to the side, and the door just slowly opens.
You did not set yourself a trap again, did you?
Well, of course I did. Did you not?
I was awake.
Before that.
No, I went to sleep. Well, your last trap, the knife went up when you opened the door, so...
Yeah, I can learn. Anyway, anything happen?
Nope. Do not try to creep up or down the stairs.
Was that
it's
you?
Not even... Yes. They're so old.
I thought that was Elliot's knees.
Anyway, enjoy your we need to stop talking. People are going to get the wrong idea. Good night.
Yep, okay. Have a good night, Mel. I'm gonna go check on Edna.
Okay.
See how she's doing.
Give me a perception.
$22.
When you check on her, you can see that she is not glowing.
Okay. Gotta make sure that she's still breathing.
She is breathing. You can tell. You see the gentle.
Okay, cool.
You can hear. I mean, she got that old lady sleepy breath.
Ah, fair. Yep. Okay, cool. She's still here. So we'll probably just do rounds upstairs.
It's your patrol.
Yeah, as stealthy as possible.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on the stairs as much as possible.
All right. Go ahead and give me a separate perception for this.
Quiet, hiya. 21.
Nice. Consistent. You.
Is that a good or a bad?
So
You
no.
can't be confident. You're pretty sure one of the saloon doors.
Fake.
It doesn't like.
But I hear like the slight.
Yeah, you kind of see it like move.
But I don't see anybody there.
No, you do not see anybody there. You do not hear anything.
I'm going to head into Edna's room and I'm going to set up the same trap that I normally have on my door on her door, and I'm going to post up by the bed so that if somebody attempts to get into her room, they'll clang and I'll jump up and say hi.
Okay. I need a sleight of hand to see how well you set this trap. And I would like a stealth to see how quietly you set your pots and pan clanky trap.
I got a 14 for the sleight of hand.
Okay.
It's not great. And then a what check?
Stealth to see how quietly you set up your pots and pan clanky trap.
23.
Okay.
We should just have him do all of our watches.
Like, it's a mediocre trap, but it is silent.
yeah,
If your
right?
spot makes it mediocre, I would like to hear it.
Give me just a second. I don't have...
Aha, the wrench has been set.
I don't want to go that far.
This. Do you guys remember when like the biggest issue was Abominable Grandpa?
Yeah.
We could take like a half an hour break for that.
What? Nobody saw that coming.
Oh no! He
I don't
rolled
like
really
when he
well on
laughs. That's
stealth.
not good.
Oh no!
Or
I
he
don't
rolled really
feel-
well on a perception.
That close to being a shit roll, and it...
I don't know if I like this new monitor. I can't see your facial expression.
Yeah, I'm finding myself having to like...
Yeah.
So what we do is we get you the other chair so you're up here.
Yeah, but then my feet don't touch the floor.
just dangling.
Stool.
As someone who's only had that happen once or twice, I understand why that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
You
weird.
suddenly become a child.
I'm always feel like that.
Okay.
You good?
So anyway, yeah, I stay posted up like behind her bed, just watching the door, like hiding, like using her as cover. Essentially on the other side of the bed.
You rolled a 21 stealth.
yeah,
What was your
21 for-
perception? Your most recent perception?
My most recent perception, I think, was 21 as well.
I think
Okay.
it was a 22.
21, 22,
Yeah,
something like
it was
that.
a 22 for perception.
Oh, you know what? It was
21
a
for the
22
stealth check,
because I
and
rolled a
14
16
for
plus-
the other one. Yeah.
I rolled a 16 plus 6, so 22.
You're
Sorry.
welcome.
Okay.
I did not log those numbers at all, so.
Anywho,
Cool.
I said, and I wait.
You hear nothing for the rest of your watch.
Disappointing.
Disappointed.
Very disappointed. Anyway,
But a very disappointing evening all around.
I don't know. The food was pretty good.
They got to go smoke cigars after.
I mean, we did drink brandy, but the company made it not relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you want to do?
Kind of took the wind out of my sails, waiting for the like the sunlight. The sunlight starts coming up At some
You're
point,
not the last
You're not
watch.
the last.
oh, there was another watch, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's me, bud.
Right.
So if that happens, you fucked up.
Yeah. So I was like waiting. Oh crap! I'm not last watch. So I get up
you could
quietly.
just not wake
I
up
guess I'll
alone.
undo
You
the
have-
freaking.
You
trap.
have technically met the requirements for your long rest, correct?
I have.
4 hours of meditation.
You could just not wake up
And
alone.
he's
Still
still.
got to have 8 hours like everybody else.
Of
He's
no
just-
activity.
Of no activity.
Right.
He's not. It still takes the same amount of time.
So
It's
he
just
could
that-
take a second watch and still get his long rest.
As long as I'm not doing anything strenuous.
As long as he's
with
not
my-
doing anything,
Yeah.
then by rules, yeah, that would be correct.
Oh,
So you have that option. You can wake Gulnok up.
nope, I'm too set in my ways.
Do you staying?
Yeah.
Fresh
Yeah,
breath,
you committed. Yeah.
Just waiting. Just staring at the door the whole time. So another perception check.
Yes.
Please roll well. 19.
Okay.
It's sad that for me, that's not like the best roll that I could do.
Yeah, you said that so sadly. I'm like, I'd love to
It was a
roll
13.
that.
That'd be fantastic.
You just notice that her window is now open.
Huh.
It's gonna be so bad for you when they find you in there.
Right, you're the creeper on the old lady. When it's
And then they're gonna take him too, because he's clearly knows that she has magic powers.
Well, I don't know. We did have a conversation on how he was hitting on
he's
her.
checking her out.
He
He's
could
checking out
legit- There could be a legitimate reason why he's hanging out with Edna.
Yes, sir.
Does a 19 hit?
It does, actually. Yeah.
Why are they invisible?
Why aren't you invisible?
I'm asleep.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ow! I'm gonna use my reaction to take half of that.
3 bludgeoning damage.
You might have to.
Do I have to-
see
do I have
him
to be
for
able to
that
see it?
work.
Do you have to be able to see it?
Hang on, let me look real quick. I'm like, you might have to be able to see him.
Oh, please.
Possibly 7 damage.
When an attacker that you can see hits
Yeah.
you with an
Yep.
attack, you
Bollocks.
can use your reaction
Plus
half the damage. I
7
take.
damage
me.
from nothing.
Son of a!
Are we fighting Kasey? That's not good.
13 hit.
No, actually, 13 misses. Take that. AC's 14.
Misses. 16 plus 6.
That hits.
That problem.
Jesus, how many attacks does this thing get?
We don't know if it's just one.
Or more importantly, how many of them are there?
Yeah.
And why are
9
they
damage.
invisible?
Ay, ay, ay. Jesus Christ!
Misses. 13 plus 6.
Jesus! Yes!
Oof. That is 13 damage.
Ouch.
At what point can I start screaming?
When it's your
Roll
turn.
initiative.
Jesus.
I mean, you can't have been screaming this whole time. It's really at what point can we react?
Yeah, that's really. Should the rest of us roll initiative at this point, or is it just James right now?
Right now it's just James.
I got a 17.
Okay. That's a bummer, buddy.
Ah, fuck.
No.
Hey, you guys remember that time that Olnak went through a door without raging?
Yeah.
Last in initiative?
I remember.
Just go ahead and roll everybody into initiative, and then basically gives everybody the surprise condition.
Okay. That works. Go ahead and roll.
Because here's hoping that I can survive until
What's my plus?
crit.
Oh, I get an advantage. Okay.
There it is. All right.
Same. Okay. That's weirdly identical.
They just fell, too.
it like bounced and landed
That's
right
a real garbage rolls tonight.
Yeah.
So it's looking like it's gonna be one of those nights.
It's okay, guys.
17.
Yeah.
Mel.
13.
Emery.
5.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Elliot.
23.
Emery was
Of
on
course.
edge for so long that when,
That's a low one for you, even.
I didn't
when
do
she
that good.
actually
17.
She-
With
she
advantage.
That weird mid.
And you have
cycle
better
point
decks,
where
right?
Waking up is so hard.
Yeah, I have a +3. 17 +3.
What's your dex?
Mine's a +2.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, in the right order then.
It's like I should have higher decks than the barbarian.
You'd hope so.
Should.
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good.
Wow.
Does not.
You got hit hard.
You got fucked up.
Even my colorblind ass can see the back red.
Elliot, you are currently asleep.
Yeah.
So perception
I
at
would-
disadvantage.
Perception at disadvantage to hear if I can hear them beating on him.
Beating the fuck out of you.
James
Nope.
is not being quiet.
Nope, I'm out.
I was gonna say, has James screamed at this point?
Yes.
You guys probably heard a couple of like, oh, ow.
Well, it hasn't been hurt.
Probably.
So yeah, no, I got 5.
I didn't come over to this. Okay. Wow. Okay. Bummer. All right, James. Are you ready for this?
No.
13 plus 6. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. For 12 damage.
Ouch.
Ah,
You still
damn.
cannot see it. Nothing is beating the shit out of you. Second attack.
I'm not gonna have a turn.
14 plus.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm down.
you're
More
out.
than likely. Unless he rolls really bad.
You're out.
I am there.
Sleepy times. Okay.
It's not going well.
Okay.
I didn't even have a chance for a rebuttal
Um.
or a funny joke.
So I wasn't prepared for this. I expected this to go a little differently.
We all did.
If I fucking die now, I swear to God.
That is really odd.
You won't yet. You've got a little while. You've got at least.
You've got at least 3 rounds.
Well, 2.
Yeah, at least 2.
The Doom Surgeon makes his first video
Yeah.
debut.
Oh yes, the death roll surgeon. You should probably hang on to that.
You want to just park it on the table right here?
Yeah, just hang out.
Yeah. Let's park the surgeon over here.
I texted you. Okay.
Oh, wait, does this mean the people on Twitch will find out what he rolled, but we don't get to know?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
that's
You better
right.
I'm a turn
flip
off
your
chat
phone over.
then.
Yep. Yep. No cheating.
I was mudding.
That's his job. We have a guy for that.
Yay.
We have a guy.
I'm assuming he's doing it. I'm not looking.
Fair.
Olnak. Perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice.
Not awful, but with disadvantage, it's a 13.
Okay,
Do you have a
it's better
negative
than
one to your
passive.
I do.
Wow. Okay.
This is
You
why-
hear some noise, I'll say, enough to wake you up.
Okay. But not
That's your
enough for me
turn.
to like jump to and be like, what the fuck's going on over there? Okay.
We'll say you're in the room next to Edna.
So I heard something.
Yeah, you probably
So I'm
heard, like-
alert now. Okay.
And then
You are
Yeah.
awake. That is your turn. Mel.
I too have a -1 to my perception.
I'm so glad we put you guys on watches.
That's a 3. So a passive?
You are very asleep. That being awake in the middle of the night thing sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's super weird. I'm never volunteering for mid-watch again.
That's why I always take second.
Yeah, no, that's why I always take last.
Emery, perception disadvantage.
It's okay, the loud one will count.
Passive 10.
Okay. There is no longer
Or
noise
7.
occurring. There,
Yeah.
let's see. Actually, I'll roll for this. Cool. Elliot, you can roll a disadvantaged perception again.
Damn brandy.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it brandy?
6.
Okay.
Buddy.
Oh, no.
My boy, I gotta hope the fuck I save you when I get over
Oh,
there.
I really hope you do.
makes so much noise, Olmok.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into the trap.
Too loud. Yeah.
Oh no.
It totally makes sense though. I was paying so much attention to that
You
door. I
just
didn't even
focused,
think
yeah.
about turning around. A damn hubris.
You got attacked by ninjas.
Who's hold on, you're awake.
So realizing that he did not wake me up for watch like he's supposed to, because that's a military thing, I would know what time it is, even though I'd be like,
I
something's
got
wrong.
too much sleep.
Yeah, that's not right. Something's off.
I feel too comfortable.
I'm going to Granny Edna's room immediately. So I want to head that way. You said I'm next to it?
Yeah, that's next door. You can make it, open the door. Absolutely sitting off the trap. The trap is an alarm or an attack trap.
It's literally just an alarm. It's just a bunch of pots and pans on a string.
Everyone else
Click, click, click.
wakes up.
I would like to go into a rage before I enter said room.
Okay, fair.
Because you were pissed.
You have learned.
that he
I
did
am
not
he
wake
didn't
you
wake
up.
me up. I would be furious. Like,
And you
this
were
was my watch.
James, I'm gonna kill you while you on the ground.
Whoa, okay. That's a problem.
You weren't expecting a pot trap to clang, so you launch it into a fear-induced rage.
Those are
You have opened the door, set off a trap.
Can I do anything else?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. How much movement did that take? All those rules and stuff.
Well, we'll say it took all but 10 feet of your movement.
Okay, so we still have movement left.
You can enter the room.
I would like to enter the room. I'm in a rage.
Give me a perception.
I'm hoping they attack me. With a disadvantage or just straight?
Just straight.
I mean, it didn't do any good, but that's a
Okay.
3.
James is taking a nap.
Okay, yeah. I
And
get
he
it.
Well, damn, yeah.
A very red nap.
That's work.
He's just bleeding. He's like, oh, he's sleeping. That's weird. I didn't know he bled in his sleep.
Now, a cacophony of funky chaos occurs very near your room.
You might have heard me say that. I didn't know he bled in his sleep. You might have heard that.
Oh, wait, the fuck is that? And then
You did wake up before your turn, so we'll say you
Okay.
can move and things.
reality comes crashing back to her, and she leaps out of bed and runs out into the hall. Can I see that the door to Edna's room is open?
Yeah, there's kind of
Okay, then I'll run into that room as the only open door.
Give me a perception check.
I really wish you'd stop out.
No, quit that.
We're really
We're
bad.
bad at that.
Yes, you are.
15!
James has been beat to fuck.
Hey, at least you
shit.
noticed.
I am going to, if I've got the movement, then I will attempt to stabilize James.
Just
And
heads up, you're a
Edna
monk.
may-
Lay on hands means something different to you.
I said attempt to stabilize James.
Edna May is not in bed.
I don't know where Edna May went, but James is in a bloody heap on the floor. That's first priority.
I'll say that wasn't an action perception, because, I mean, you're just looking around. You didn't. I'm assuming you didn't pause and investigate the room.
No.
So you can attempt to stabilize, or you said you want to lay out hands or whatever?
I
That was
don't
a
have
joke
had
of
that.
Oh, okay.
That's
All I can do is attempt to stabilize him.
You can give us a medicinal check.
13.
Okay. You are stable.
Yay, he's not dead.
That was a one up, one down situation. And, like, barely one up. That was a 10 and a 3.
Feeling, I don't know, but Mel's not good at medicine.
Well, he's not bleeding anymore.
He's the
Emery,
one that's got the beat for it.
I know, and he's the one who's unconscious.
all hell has broken loose.
Yep, she is 100% charging straight to Edna's room.
Perfect. What would you like to do when you get in there?
She is looking for Edna.
Give me a perception.
I rolled my passive, so 10.
James, if you had the shit kicked out of him, Edna is not in bed and the window's open.
If I see the window, when I see that Edna's not in bed and the window's open, I'm going to run to the window and look out if I
Okay.
have enough to get there.
You can... you can do that next turn. I'm going to
Okay.
say that was
Okay.
more movement than you have.
And any action I would do would be magic, and that's a bad plan right now. So
Yeah, fair.
she's just, what happened? What's going on? And that's my turn.
Elliot, all hell has broken loose down the hall.
Elliot's gonna grumble. Let them goddamn kids get into this time. He's gonna grab his bow, walk around. It's probably gonna take all of his movement to get to Enna's room and look in the room. See everybody standing there looking at the room. And just go, God damn it. What the fuck now?
If you would like, you can make a perception. There's not much more to gain.
I doubt, but... Yeah, no, 14.
Okay. Cool. At this point, we're going to step out of initiative. James is stable. Everybody's in the same place.
The one time that he's stable.
Elliot, you want to fix that? Like, I stopped the bleeding, but I'm afraid that if I slap him awake, he'll start bleeding again.
Elliot will walk up and... Oh, yeah, you're not even conscious.
Yeah, no.
He'll cast...
No, don't, Elliot.
Huh?
This is not the place for that kind of.
Oh, it's going to look over his shoulder and see if there's anybody in the hallway.
I'm going to say, because of the cacophony, you could see Miss Guadet
Okay.
open up her door, looking like she is barely awake. Right.
Okay.
What on earth are y'all doing?
Apparently, somebody has come up and kidnapped Edna Bay and beat up James here.
Oh, dear.
Do you have a night
bandages?
watch or somebody to call for help? We think this just happened.
Yeah, there should be some folk patrolling the streets.
Will you go downstairs and tell them that there's some kidnapper afoot?
Yeah, I'll get out there.
And bring back some bandages.
She yells at a closet.
Okay. And then he's gonna...
Over there.
And when I see that she goes downstairs, he's gonna look at Emery and like, I want to do it now.
Your discretion. I'm gonna look out the window.
Okay. Go ahead and perception investigation, dealer's choice.
Bad.
Okay.
Can I
You do
perhaps
not see
block
a
Elliot's
woman
attempts?
floating down the road.
It's like it's
Okay.
like a human shield for nobody can see Elliot do a thing.
Do you want to?
Can I do that?
Yeah, we could close the door.
Can we just close the door?
Let's just close the door.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I didn't think of it because I was thinking the door was broken because I came at it pretty aggressively. And yeah, all right.
I didn't want to-
In all honesty, we haven't been in places with doors.
Yeah, doors are not on my. Yeah, it's like you try to shut the tent aggressively, right? Like,
And then it catches.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
So when he does that, he will cast at second level Cure Wounds. You're gonna get, see here, 4, 5, 10. You're gonna get 12 points of healing.
Cool. Thank you. No, not 120.
No.
Yeah, take 110.
yeah, let's
Go
fucking
for it.
do it.
And after that casting, Emery's gonna go to the closet that was specified and grab the medical supplies just to cover our tracks.
Perfect. And you know, it's okay. You know, you've got some
Yeah.
rubbing alcohol and gauze.
Yeah, the basics.
Nothing crazy.
And as soon as James is conscious again, Mel immediately like drops him. It's like, shit, Jacob! And then goes running off to Jacob's room to make sure he's okay.
And then Elliot's gonna say, James, what the fuck happened?
The window opened, and then I got beat the shit out of.
Well, who? How many of them were there?
I don't know. There was a lot of fists. I don't know if they were all the same fists,
Were
but
they-
there was a lot of fists.
Fists or claws, or like what kind of wounds does
You
James
said
have?
bludgeoning, did you not?
I did. Yes.
So
he has
it was-
sustained
There's a lot of fists.
quite the amount of.
Okay.
So he's just beat on.
Yeah.
I was
They
used
are
as a punching
specifically
bag.
slam attacks.
Did you did you see what happened to Edna?
No, at one moment I was you know, like I heard something downstairs, so I was like posted up, you know, like just in case they opened the door, I was gonna come out and surprise them. Then the window opened, and then I got the shit kicked out of me.
All right. Well, on your feet.
Uh,
Here, hold this to your nose. Get that bleeding stopped.
All right, perfect.
Is Jacob good?
Yeah. He's actually standing in the room,
Oh,
fucking ready to go.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's in defense.
is he still in a sailor suit?
Yeah, probably not.
No, you would have taken that
Yeah,
shit
he
off
would have
as soon
taken
as
that
it-
off
Yeah,
the second.
yeah, he's a
we-
child.
It's in a heap
He's
in
in
the
his
middle of the
PJs.
room.
Yeah.
Basketball shorts and a tank top.
So Elliot will come out and tell everybody, hey, get your clothes on and let's go try to figure out what the hell's going on. And so Elliot's going to go into his room, get his clothes on, get suited up as normal, and then basically go down and ask Miss Guadette, you know, what did you hear? What did they say?
I spoke with the folks on watch tonight. They said they haven't seen anybody out and about, but they're looking.
Well,
Does this happen often around here? This apparently has been very busy.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why tonight's what it is. I mean, we don't frequently have guests in my inn get beat up, and I've never seen an old lady napping before.
yeah.
So then Elliot's going to go, well, I'm going to go look under the window, specifically looking for tracks.
Okay.
Can I use the healer's feet on myself? All
I
it
think you
says
can.
is, as an action, you can spend one healer's
Yeah, just
when
once
used
per day is
on
all.
a creature.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I patch myself up and give myself 8 additional hit points.
Okay. Bringing you all the way up to 20.
Yay! Halfway.
So in his search for tracks, 13.
Yeah.
Unless it's an undead or a bee. Oh, no, never mind.
It's not.
It's still 13.
Yeah. It is not those. You see nothing.
Shit.
The only thing that looks weird, only because you're looking for it, is her window's the only one that's wide open.
Can from the outside, can I see a reasonable method of ingress and egress out of, like, they
Is
could
there a
have
fire
stepped up
escape?
there and went up there.
No.
Like,
It's a
how in the hell
flat
did they
wall,
get up there?
second story window.
Shit, and I'll come around and tell everybody what I found.
Patch.
Is there any chance
right
that Mel, having
Makes a fit.
been intimately acquainted with eldritch magic, there's any chance that she could still maybe recognize it in other people? Or residues
You
of
trying to
it?
sniff it out?
Kinda, yeah. With arcana skills?
Magical sixth sense.
You can do that. Who are you doing it on?
I guess I kind of want to see if I sense anything from the room, but I also am intrigued about Guadette since she's part of the LC.
Go ahead and give me Guadette first, because I'm assuming you went downstairs with Elliot.
Yes.
So she would be the first encounter.
That's a nat one.
That
Guadette looks.
So
You're not confident that lady's ever even heard the word Eldritch.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that.
And you can do the same for... Actually, I'm going to save you the roll. There's nothing
Okay.
of that flavor at all in the maze room.
Okay. Mel absolutely, because she's not good at investigating things and thinks she's settled. She like screws her face up and gets all squinty eyed. I can see it residue, baby.
Miss Guadette's so tired. She don't even care. She's just like, child, what are you looking at?
I think I'm still a little sleepy myself. I had indigestion earlier. Yes, I got to use the excuse. And I just really got to bed.
Fair enough. I am gonna pull down the roll cage door to make this place a bit more secure tonight.
You have those on the windows?
No, this is not a fortress.
I say with a black eye.
You really did get the ever-living snot beat out of you, didn't you, young man?
Yes, I did, ma'ams.
There's only
Moving around in your vision.
I'm gonna strongly recommend you see the good doctor tomorrow. He'll patch you up right.
I'm sure just a little bit of sleep would be perfectly fine.
I'm not sure you should sleep tonight.
My pupils are just.
I don't know if it's true or not, but back when we take football real serious down in Louisiana, and we always told the young men after they got their blocks rocked, don't go to sleep. You might not wake up.
We'll keep a close eye on him. So what do you say we all triple up for the rest of the
Are
night?
you opposed to us sleeping down here?
No, I mean, you absolutely can. You might.
I guess we got like an hour and a half left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you all right with us
Elliot's
hanging
like,
down here? I don't
are we
want-
sleeping or are we going to go try to find Edna?
Luca
think
will
we're-
be in here in about an hour's time to start prepping the inn for the day. He's my daytime guy. I take care of the bar at night. Luca will be in here in about an hour.
Well, I figure if she's kind of been gone more than a couple of minutes,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we should
we could
go.
maybe catch up.
So you said the whoever's walking around at night didn't see. Well, we need to find out where they were so we can say, well, they must not have went that way. Maybe we can narrow down what street they went on where they weren't seen.
Don't forget your lantern.
I got all my stuff.
No, the lantern.
The blue one.
Blue one. We need that, or
Or
they'll
else we
shoot
get
us.
It's almost daylight.
It's still dark, and I'm not taking any chances.
I've already been beaten up once.
Well, that's true. They didn't take the lantern. I don't remember
No.
anybody taking it, so he'll walk
We
over
are
and snatch up the
investigating
lantern and turn it on and say, I'm going to go start looking. If you guys want to sleep for an hour, you
I
go
don't
for it.
want to sleep.
No. Come
already
on,
up, fucking
James,
let's go.
I'll watch your back.
Thank you.
I
Watch
got
out for
it.
invisible
I've
stuff.
been where you are.
I'm
I'll
not
watch
gonna
your
get a
back.
steak for the eye. It's pretty bad.
Oh, steak.
Okay.
So, Elliot, he's going to want to try to talk to whoever was on watch.
Yeah, you have to wander for a little bit.
Okay.
They talk with Guadet,
Sure,
and they started looking down some of the side roads,
sure.
seeing if they could see anybody. You run into a couple of men, say early mid-30s.
Hey, y'all see a floating lady in a muumuu?
No.
No. Edna was taken from the inn. We're trying to track her down. James got beaten up
Yeah.
by whoever took her.
There's a lot of you for a watch.
And,
Yeah, so you guys didn't see her, right?
No,
Where
there's
were-
no floating.
About whatever, 20, however long ago it was, 20 minutes or whatever. However long, where were you? Because if they obviously didn't go by you, so we can go check other streets that you weren't on.
We would have been walking down the main road,
Okay.
coming from the gate up this way,
Okay.
and we didn't see nothing.
Okay. Alrighty, we give them a description of her.
Okay.
Like, we don't know how many, but she's missing. And I don't think the old woman beat up James while he couldn't see her. So,
I could say if I looked like that, I sure wouldn't admit to it.
I mean, she's feisty,
so.
but she was
so
also very tired.
from the information they've given me, I want to go check places that they were not at.
So you got the main drag.
Sir?
Hotel faces the main drag.
Okay.
She got taken out the back.
Okay. So I'll go to the back alley and look that way.
And for reasons, there's nothing really to find.
Okay.
We can't find like a shoe or anything. She couldn't-
She weirdly, Edna May did not wear her shoes to bed.
Oh, I didn't know because she just passed out and we just left her.
No shoes.
Okay.
I feel fairly comfortable that you guys had pretty well gotten her
yeah.
prepped
Yeah.
Gotcha.
for bed.
James is still looking for shoes.
Now
That's his go-to.
you've got a pair on your feet.
Guys, I found my shoes. I'm wearing them.
That's good, James. So, but that's what Elliot's going to do, trying to find some clue about which direction they went. I don't find anything. I don't find
there's
anything.
Yeah.
But that's
nothing
the
to
steps
find.
he's going through.
Barring clues, do we just keep moving, keep searching? My guess is they're heading up that way, and I point in the direction of Mort LaRouge's house.
I guess we can go tell him that she's been kidnapped and to let his people know to keep an eye out for her.
She was kind of specifically the one that was invited here.
It's true. He
That's
might
true.
be extremely interested in that one
Yeah,
of his
that's-
invitees went missing.
It's the only idea I got
Yeah.
because, I mean, that's the only idea I got to try to
All right.
find her.
Let's do it.
So we'll go up and we'll knock on the door. Not frantically, but politely.
Maybe.
We'll say you guys killed enough time. The
They'll
sun's
offer
up,
us.
and you're starting to see town wake up.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say that town's like a bustle,
sure.
but you see clearly
They're
every
milking
town's
cows
got 'em.
and yeah,
the
early
the
risers.
local coffee drinkers have made it to the diner. You know, they're getting ready for their bitching session for the morning.
They'll be getting ready for naming day today.
Yes, you do see a couple of folk prepping because you have to walk right past town square to get up to Mortar Rouge's. And you do see, where is that note? Something of the not suspicious variety.
Everything is
You
suspicious.
see. You can see a fair amount of folding tables getting set up.
Those aren't suspicious at all.
There's a handful of those plastic totes sitting out, and they've got property of Carson sharpied on the sides of them. As they're opening them up, you're seeing pretty typical Americana table decor kind of stuff coming out. The
Bunting.
wimpy sashes and
Bunting. Old bunting.
the thingies and the bobbers and
Don't forget the red solo cups.
you see a couple of guys carrying a fairly hardy looking podium. We'll say that Town Square's got one of those octagonal gazebos that's elevated a little bit, and they're very obviously carrying the podium to that. And you can see a dude in like one of those, very reminiscent to how you met James, actually. Pretty gnarly looking apron. It's got the almost scrub style chef pants and the non-slip clogs.
Hey guys, it's me. What am I doing here?
Very
You.
clearly making preparations. He seems to be guiding and directing right now.
Oh, he's in charge. That's not me.
And there is a very sharp-dressed man in a pinstripe suit, also giving obviously different group of people directions as well. He's focused on gazebo prep, whereas Chef Suit is over working the folding tables. As you're walking by, it's a pretty quaint, pleasant, small town. You're able to see it coming to life. There's somebody in there trying to do laundry, and you're able to make your way up to Mr. Mortar Rouge's. You knock, and shockingly quickly, the stern man from last night opens the door.
Did we get his name?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Do we know? Okay.
His name
he says, hey, I'm sorry to
Of course it is.
Francois. Sorry to bother you so early. We need to talk to Mr. Mortar Rouge this morning. It's important. There's been a kidnapping.
Randy napping.
Another one. I will let Mr. Mortar Rouge know. He will be down shortly.
All right, thank you.
Feel free to come inside and wait in
Okay.
the
The foyer.
yeah.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Would you like some coffee to start your day out?
Yes, please.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
James, you need to sit down and rest before you fall down.
Okay.
Yes. I found personally it works much better to pick your feet up as you go downstairs.
Yes. Let's try that next time.
You're clever.
I had some issues with stairs this morning.
Smiles. His frown elevates by 0.3%.
I learned that the stairs at the inn are quite squeaky, and that last step is slightly higher.
It is. I got a bruise on my shin to prove it.
It's kind of town's sobriety test. If you can make it up the stairs, you're allowed to drive home.
I failed.
I didn't even make it up all the way.
All right, so a little while later, he brings out one of them fancy.
French press.
It's one of
Oh,
them
they're
like
grass.
silver, nice, pour, long, thin power spout. And some quality cups and saucers.
If James wasn't concussed, he'd be really intrigued.
A small thing of like cheeses and breads and sausages to avail yourselves of for this morning.
Mr. Motor Rouge, is still preparing himself for the day, but he will be down here shortly. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Okay, thank you. Elliot's just going to drink just black coffee. That's it. He's not touching anything else.
Same.
I'm going to sink into the sofa. I have become one with the upholstery.
Don't bleed on the sofa if you can help it.
Conveniently, it is maroon.
Aha!
It'll be fine.
That's why I
It's
chose
more
the
of
red
that
couch.
velvet quilted upholstery.
James, you need to rest up, man. You look awful.
Okay, I'm gonna take 5.
You need to take like
Close your eyes for a minute,
60.
bud.
you need to take like 60.
Yeah, if I can take a short
While
rest
we're
real quick.
waiting.
There's a save icon nearby.
Are we? I guess the
No,
question
don't
is,
do that. He's gonna respond.
are we waiting long enough for him to take a short rest?
I mean, that's up to you.
I'm going to say it's going to take Mr. Motor Rouge that long to come down.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, short rest.
Okay. So yeah,
Short rest 5 minutes into the day.
I'm assuming
Oh, we've been
you
up for like an
spend
hour.
hit die or two.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
I feel like because we're in like the parlor foyer / kind of where it comes out onto the veranda, Mel's like pacing around on the veranda and she's like, "That's a really weird shade of blue to paint your ceiling."
It's kind of cool because it almost perfectly matches the blue of the sky.
I mean, it's cool, but it's weird.
Can I get a reminder what's the average of a D8?
Half plus 1, 5.
Okay, so I get...
Don't forget to add your constitution to it.
Yeah.
So what, -1?
So it's a +1, thank you, sir.
You get 6 per hit die.
Yeah, I get 6 per hit die. I'm going to spend 4 hit dice.
Ouch.
So 24.
Yeah, I'm one hit point down.
Yep.
You feel better. It's good coffee.
I think
those
Emery's
snacks really
been-
brought me back to life.
Emery's been more like just sitting and holding her cup. She's pretty rattled. Like, she does not like this town, and between all of the magic people going missing and Granny May going missing and everything, she's just kind of on edge. So, she's just kind of sitting and holding the coffee cup. She does drink it, but very, very slowly.
You're just nursing your coffee.
And any of y'all who avail yourselves of the breads, cheeses, sausage, it's good. Light. The bread's on the sweet side.
Guys, it's been so long since I've had fresh cheese.
Hey, Emery, how you feeling in terms of, are you gonna have one of your painting spells?
Gonna have a fit of the vipers. Take a funny turn.
I'm not feeling great, but I should be okay.
Okay.
So while we're on short rest leave, we're gonna run this next little bit a little bit differently. I'm fairly confident you guys are locked in on Find Edna. Yeah. That's your primary focus.
We are in Edna mode.
I think
Well, I mean,
Well, right now we're looking for a bunch of people. So, just
to make that plan.
yeah, just so you know, Elliot just wants to talk to Montrouge, let him know that their friend has been kidnapped. we're looking for them. We're going to keep looking for the girls. If any of your people hear anything or you hit, if you'd let us know, we'd appreciate it. That's the extent of the reason he's here. Montarouge is the only person he can think of since he already talked to the Night Watch. And that basically is like, hey, we're going to be running looking for her. If you hear anything, we'd appreciate it if you'd let us know. That's the extent of what he wants to do up here.
So we're gonna run this next section for however long it takes. In a number of activities per day. I'm thinking 3 major activities per day. Because that kind of factors in the amount of time to walk across town, figure you don't know this town, right? It's going to take time to make sure people want to talk with you, get information, yada, 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 right? So I'm picturing about 3 activities per day.
Okay.
We'll start that after this. This conversation is going to be pretty brief. You've already done a lot of the work. So you'll get 1 in the morning, 1 in the early afternoon, 1 in the evening.
Okay.
That's kind of how I'm looking at this. And I'm going to strongly recommend this is a group activity period of time. You guys could try to split up if you so desire.
No way in hell am I doing that.
Emery's not
bad
going
plan.
anywhere
I had
alone.
my teeth kicked in once already today.
Yeah, I think we're definitely.
And I think Emery is sticking pretty close to Elliot, actually, because he's the only other person that's cast magic in town limits.
Okay.
And she, especially like right after Edna getting kidnapped, she is worried that Elliot's next.
Fair?
I may have waved the mage hand in front of what's her face's
You
face.
did, but you didn't get kidnapped yet, so.
Fair.
If they had wanted to kidnap you, they could have.
Yeah, maybe there's an age limit. Maybe they go for the elderly first.
Maybe they only go for women.
Maybe they only go for women.
It's different terrifying.
So far, that's the only
Sure
thing
is.
we've got.
All of the missing people are girls so far.
Maybe it's elderly. No, it's not elderly.
Yeah, most of them are girls.
Edna May is the first elderly person
That
taken
we've heard about.
that we've heard about.
That
So-
they put missing persons subs for.
We're not gonna, unless you really, really want to, not gonna role play the conversation with Dickhead.
I'm okay not talking
What
to
is-
Yeah,
him.
no,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't expect him to have anything. I just that.
The information he gives you, and you kind of already had this because you were looking at the wanted poster.
Sure.
I didn't lay it out for you, but your characters had this.
Okay.
So far, he takes this very seriously. By all outward appearances, he at least is conveying a genuine degree of upset. You can insight check him if you want to, but that is the outward persona.
You can insight check if you want to. That's a natural 20.
15.
For a total of
23. I just dead dropped too.
18.
I've had some cheese or perception.
You're feeling better after your little nap.
sorry, a total of what?
23.
23. You're thinking he's maybe laying it on a little thick. This may not, but you're honestly, even with that, you're not super confident.
Yeah, he's laying it on thick, but like he's in charge, so he kind of has to.
You had a what? I'm sorry.
18.
You believe him. He seems upset. Anything under a 21, y'all think he's genuinely concerned.
Did we get a D4 for skepticism because we don't like him?
I don't remember that spell. I remember Bless and Bane, but not Skepticism.
He does.
Skepticism is a cantrip that gives you an additional D4
On insight.
on insight checks.
It's the skepticism. It's also a debuff. You just don't believe anything someone's telling you.
Exactly. Like, he seems sincere,
But I, don't
but I
trust
believe
it.
he's capable of anything.
Fair. He does keep emphasizing part of why he does. I'm not going to say win you over, but part of why you do buy into it is he is playing on the ego of I can't believe this is happening in my town.
Yeah.
My guest got taken in my town, kind of vibe. James has just got the slightest hint of the lady doth protest too much.
And that could also be like
The politician.
He wants us to stay here.
Mhm.
He wants us here, so it's in his best interest to care about the things we care about.
Mel's silently sipping her coffee, going, I'm only keeping my mouth shut 'cause it's really fucking good coffee.
The coffee's good. The coffee's good. The coffee's good.
So, but what you do learn, and again, you technically knew this, I just didn't say it, is that so far, the folks that have gone missing, now including Edna May, are Tracy Elliott, her brother, Luca,
Okay, so
works with Maxine
Oh, okay.
at the hotel.
she's the one missing, but her brother Luca works to.
Yes.
Okay, that was confusing.
Yes. Kathy Gallagher. Well, let me do it this way. Vic Gallagher works with Edward at the place, at the diner. You heard that name at dinner last night. Edward Manco runs the local diner. Vic Gallagher works with Edward. Her mother went missing. Kathy Gallagher.
Vic is Kathy's daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is also the order in which they went missing.
Okay.
And the last one that you saw at Town Square yesterday was Angelique Hurley. She went missing. Her mother, Ashton Hurley, works at the bank. And you learned last night that Zephyrin Lolly Bear runs the bank.
So everyone's gone missing has some familiar connection to somebody who's part of
What
the.
about
Zephyr and Lolly Bear owns or works at the bank.
Yes.
what about Nikki's family? I mean, as far as we know, she didn't go missing, but we're fairly certain she was the one who just got shot.
You have not heard anything yet
Okay.
about her being missing. No one's reported that yet. Which, again, that kind of lines up, though, honestly, with what you saw. And she is... We'll say she had been kind of working with Clement Broussard at the Barber Tailor. And then, of course, Edna. What you also... Yeah. What you also are able to divine is that there's not like every third day somebody... There's no obvious...
Time
pattern to
pattern. Okay.
it. The disappearances all started, I think I said, about 3 weeks ago.
Sure.
Wasn't that conveniently about the same time Leroy took charge? Or was he like 4 or 5 weeks?
He was about 4-ish weeks ago, from what you gathered. That's when the incident where the boys left the gate open happened, and the frogmen things came in and attacked town.
The amphibian.
Gotta make sure you guys awake. Keep you on your toes. And he also reminds you that everybody in town is expected to be at the naming ceremony at lunch.
Alright, and that was at like noon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in theory, under our current setup, if you guys choose to go there, that would be your afternoon activity.
Yeah.
So you have a morning activity before it.
That will be occurring at the lunch activity time, and then you'll have time for an evening activity after.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is post talking to.
Yeah, once you
We're
start
done
doing
talking.
things, that's what you got from his conversation.
Okay.
This information.
So this morning, I say we go back to the hotel and talk to Brother Luca,
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
and then by then it'll be the naming ceremony.
Did we actually want to go that, or do we want to maybe use that as a
If we're in
distraction for
town,
stuff?
I don't believe we
Distraction
have a
for what?
choice.
Everybody's going to be in town. Unless if we find a place like a house or something we want to check out, that would be a good time. But until then, I've got no idea what to do except for talk to people and try to find out where these people are.
Well, you two were talking about a book.
That would be my only other thought. Would be to have someone kick Bernal. But my only other thought would be to see if we can check it. Use that as a distraction to check out.
I'm
the
running
pit.
on like 2 hours sleep tops, guys.
Wolf.
No worries, buddy.
We're
get-
investigating. It's not super barbarian heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Just post it up on a chair. And
No, if
Olmok
we
is
want to
keeping
try
guard.
after we want to leave, and I mean this conversation isn't.
Yeah, this could be
fun.
happening on
Okay.
the way back.
That's fine. I'm good to go check out the book. My concern is if we get caught doing this, it's going to make our investigation very difficult. If I don't know, they'll throw us in jail or kick us out of town.
Yeah, that's maybe not a day one activity.
Okay.
No, this
I-
is a when we've got the horses saddled and we're like,
Yeah,
On the way
out.
I was just thinking
I
with
agree.
everybody preoccupied
think-
with the naming thingy.
I think we are expected to be there, and I
Yes.
think it will be extremely noticeable if we're not.
I agree. I think you're right. I think we've got to be there. So I think we should go talk to Brother Luca at the hotel this morning, find out what we can find out from him, and then go to the naming ceremony and see what this big naming ceremony is all about. And then from there, pick one of the other ones to go talk to.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So you guys make your way back to the Inn Tavern to Hotel.
The gray, what
motel.
was it? The gray.
Gray. Something. What was it? Gray Fox.
The Gray Fox Inn.
Yeah, the Great Poupon.
And yeah, you come back
so hard
in.
not to sneeze.
Place is technically open for business, but again, they're not doing food. You see the diner's pretty well hopping as you walk past. Diner's pretty well hopping. And as you walk past City Square, Town Square, whatever, same bustle of activity. There's a couple more folk. You do see Bonaventure Johnson there also. But he just seems to be doing some general tidying up, getting ready for this event, as well. Like he's taking out the trash and that kind of stuff, just pitching in, being helpful where he can. So yeah, you come back into the inn and you can see a 18, 19-year-old kid working behind the counter, and he's very obviously he's on cleaning duty. There's a lot of wood in here. He's got the Murphy's oil out. He's got the lemon pledge out.
That poor child.
And that's very obviously that's his job as he cleans up. Got the distinct smell of pine sol off in the corner, kind of smells
Good
like
news
every
is-
90s house when
If you sneeze now, it's kind of
Right?
narrative reasoning.
So instead of sneezing, now my nose just decided to get stuffed up for no apparent reason. It's making me pay for not just sneezing.
So Elliot will go up to him and say, not loudly, but mildly friendly, are you Luca Elliot?
yes I am.
I'm Elliot Brandybane, as a matter of fact. Fine name, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
These are my friends. We're new here in town.
I've heard.
Oh, okay. Well, we have heard that your sister Tracy went missing a few weeks ago,
We're trying to help.
and we're trying to help find her.
Hey there, listener. It is time for our ad break. First off, I want to thank everyone who has joined us at our last 2 events. Firstly, we hosted our first session of our How to Play series with our friends at Board Fox Games, and we had an absolute blast. The Grand Valley now has some fresh D&D players ready to hit the streets, and after this coming Sunday, they will have their very first game under their belts. And at the time of this recording, last night was our first Wizards and Wine event with our friends at Restoration Vineyards. I'm very excited to say that it was a sold-out event, and I don't know if we could have had a better group to help us show the winery folks how we nerds like to hang. If you missed the Wizards and Wine event and the FOMO is getting to you, fear not! We have our next event booked with them for October 28th, and because Halloween will be but a stone's throw away, we are encouraging costumes. The links for the event will be in the place with the things. The last shout out I want to give for this episode is to Board Fox Games. Yes, I mentioned them for the first event, but the reality is if it wasn't for their generosity, none of these events would be happening. Longtime listeners will remember that Board Fox Games was the first group to help us advertise this show, and since then they have proven time and again to be great friends to us. Trudy and her team have an impressive depth of knowledge, so if you have a game question, odds are they have your answer. Now that said, if you're not from the Grand Valley, please support your local gaming store. They are what help the community thrive. Anywho, I think Luca is about ready to answer Elliot's question, so let's get back to the episode. And so Luca receives the question, and you see him kind of observing around the tavern area, like, why don't I gotta do some cleaning in the back? Why don't you guys come back here with me?
Sure.
Talkie.
So he pulls you into the back. Hey, to James, this is home. This is every mid-tier, low-tier kitchen ever.
I'm back in my element for the first time in months. I'm back where I belong. In the kitchen.
The distinct smell of grease traps that should have been cleaned a while ago. And the distinct, vague slipperiness of the floor. They got those.
You don't have your restaurant shoes either.
Yeah. And anybody in cowboy boots, this is a skating rink.
They don't want to eat here anymore.
Oh, this is fine.
And they got those anti-fatigue waterproof mats with the like octagonal holes in them. All the good stuff back here. Some sort of probably used to be grippy tile, and the grip has long since been worn off.
There's distinct like movement pads.
Yeah, you
that
can
have
tell
been ground into
exactly
them.
the route they go because that grout is black,
Yeah.
and the grout near the fryer is blacker. But he pulls you back and he's like, I shouldn't talk about this too awful long, but what questions do you have?
Well, we're trying to find out what might have happened to Tracy. Do you think she could have run away from home?
Oh, Tracy wanted to run away, no.
Okay.
It's our understanding that several of the women that have gone missing were being treated by Lelouch.
I don't know about the others, but Tracy had been seeing him, yes.
Do you know what she was seeing him for?
Well, it's not too long after the power stopped working. Tracy started... You wouldn't refer to her as Tracy. This is mother.
No, that's his
This
sister.
is
This is
sister.
his sister.
So he would totally
Yes,
guard
I
Tracy.
typed that backwards. This is his sister.
What you informed us of, anyway.
Nope. I updated my notes wrong. She's the sister up here, but the mother down here.
Yeah, judging by your own notes, you're wrong.
Yeah, shortly after everything went
it went down, Tracy started, weird things started happening. Like, we'd be playing, and whenever she got mad or overly happy or really any extremes on the emotions, weird stuff would happen around the house. Like, at one point in time, our fridge turned green for like a week. And there was another time she got real mad and all of the books on our fireplace went flying across the room. And there was one time she got scared and disappeared with a pop, just boop, gone. And we didn't think that this was obviously a medical thing, but it wasn't, a psychology thing, and it wasn't a church thing. And we were just kind of scared that if she popped again, she might not come back. So Mom and Dad decided to basically flip a coin and landed on doctor to see if maybe a doctor could help, because the emotions were clearly triggering it. Tracy, she's 16. She has pretty, cliche, normal emotional range of a 16-year-old girl.
Oh, God help us.
Yeah. Our house was getting a little out of control, and we were genuinely scared that one of these times something was going to happen to her. One time we have a gas stove. One time all the burners turned on to uber high and damn near burned our house down.
Yeah.
Like crazy things. So she went to Dr. Mortarouge, and he'd been successfully helping heal people around town, we've heard. So we were like, yeah, well, let's give it a try, right? Mom and Dad took her up there. She came back, and he had given her a mood stabilizer to try to help her until they could figure out why her mood was causing the volatile activity. They could at least put a hamper on the mood part, so she wasn't a danger to us. She wasn't a danger to herself.
Did he give her like a prescription of this? Or do you still have any of this left? This mood stabilizing drug?
I honestly haven't really thought too much about the drug. I can look.
It would be appreciated if you could take a look.
So
You're home next.
So when Tracy disappeared, what happened? What was the day of? Did wake up in the morning, she was gone in the morning, or went to do an errand and didn't show back
missing, up? Not the day she turned invisible for a while.
Yeah, no, the day she went missing.
Yeah, we woke up. She'd been in bed. And like for all of her things, like she was a 16-year-old girl. She was never the run away from home in a rage kind of girl. Mm-hmm. That wasn't hers.
No
she was
boyfriend or something.
Not that we know of. Her up until everything went sideways, her goal was she was gonna go to college and then start looking.
Okay.
She's pretty sick of all 5 guys in town that were eligible.
So you don't lose your guy, you lose your turn kind of a setup.
Yeah, basically. She, so her plan was to go to, I think she wanted to go back to Denver, get the University of Colorado or one of those over in that area, and then start looking. So she was pretty into her books.
Gotcha.
But we went to bed. Everything seemed fine. She had another
episode.
Yeah, that's the word we could use. Another event.
Yeah.
Yeah. The night before,
Was this the first she had had since the folks came in from Louisiana? Because it sounded like...
It wasn't the first she'd had since the folks from
I was gonna say,
Louisiana.
Oh, 'cause they
Did
were
the medicine
here-
help, I guess, was...
Yeah.
was
It happened a lot less often after the medicine because she wasn't able to get as excited or sad or angry or happy or really any of it. She wasn't liking the medicine. It wasn't, it wasn't turning down the dial. It was cutting off the supply, it seemed like. Making her a little...
Was she loopy in any way? Like kind of just, out of it?
Yeah, foggy, I would say, for sure. Very... almost robot mode.
sounds kind of like
It's kind of like I had a buddy who got on some anxiety medication and they got the dose wrong and he was just a robot for a while. It was kind of like that. And so my guess is she stopped taking it. All I know is her and Mom got into a bit of a spat. And she had another surge go on. It was a pretty tame one, all things considered.
Do you know exactly what happened? Like, the whole house turned green this time?
No, it was just a really loud bang.
Gotcha.
And all of our doors were unlocked, which was weird.
That could be useful, actually.
That'd be super useful.
Very
just
loud,
knock,
though.
knock.
So they had your Tracy and her mom had a disagreement the night before.
And that triggered the loud,
triggered that.
knock. Bang,
Did they-
whatever you want to call it?
Did they storm off and go to bed angry, or did they kind of settle down before we went to bed?
Actually, the nice part about it was so loud it kind of shocked everybody out of what they were doing. Whoa,
Right.
reset. And Tracy kind of withdrew into herself a little bit. Because she I can only imagine how scared she must have been dealing with whatever was happening. And then the next morning, her window was open and she was gone.
The window was open, and it wasn't normally open at night.
Not like it was open. We'll crack them, get a little airflow, especially this time of year. Get a little airflow at night. Especially with us having to cut the power after 10:30. It gets stuffy. So we all have our windows cracked, but her window was open.
Is your house a 2-story? Is her room upstairs?
No, it's a 1-story.
So you got up in the morning and she was gone. Then what did you and your family do?
Well, I was here. I was at work. And I wake up before pretty much everybody, especially Tracy. She gets her sleep. She sleeps a lot. We're doing good if we can get her out of bed around 11 these days.
Goodness, okay.
That's teenage girls.
It's teenagers.
Teenagers.
Yeah. But I was already on my way here. And, I don't check. Door was locked when I left. So I didn't really think anything of it. It wasn't until Mom came around lunch, because Tracy never got up, and Mom finally decided, nah, dang it, you're gonna get up, you're gonna help with chores, and she was gone. So Dad ran and let Mr. Johnson know. When they came by the house, did as much of an investigation as they could. There wasn't really anything for him to find.
No footprints, no forced, broke the window
From
open.
what I can get, it was like she just disappeared, which, we didn't think too much of it at first because she'd already done that once. So we just kind of thought, all right, well, she had a burst last night. Maybe it was another one, but when she never came back that day at all, that's when we really started to sweat.
Well, thank you, Luca. We don't we're still trying to find leads on what might have happened. We don't have much to go on right now, but what do you think may have happened to her? Do you and your family have a guess? What?
You know, Dad's a put your faith in the law kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he's just going with whatever Mr. Johnson says, Mr. Mortar Rouge. And for what it's worth, Mr. Mortar Rouge seemed genuinely upset when Tracy disappeared. He sent some of his chefs cooking for a week to, help Mom deal with just the emotion of it all, you know. And he strongly recommended and helped us meet with, the pastor in town to get some counseling and figure out what's going on. And Mr. Bonaventure tells us that he's looking.
Yeah, he's asked us to help look into it. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
On a little different note, is there other people in town that have been upset about Mr. Monterouge kind of taking over like the old mayor or whatever? I mean, so far everybody that we've talked to, they seem pretty happy with him, but usually not everybody's happy with him.
Well, a lot of the opinions people have when the Cajuns are around and the opinions they have when the Cajuns aren't are different.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's weird. I mean, some of it may just be happenstance. Say we're here about 3 or 4 days before everything went weird.
Yeah.
At first, people assumed they were Y until we started realizing that it's not just our town that it happened to,
Thinking they caused the electricity.
Yeah, and just, they show up and then everything gets screwy. Some weird people from down south coming out here. It's weird.
Yeah, not a lot. Louisiana usually doesn't spend a lot of time in Iowa. That's for sure.
Shoot, we don't want to spend a lot of time in Iowa. We're here.
There's a lot worse places to be.
Especially our small town. But, they said anyway, regardless, over time it became pretty clear that, okay, it wasn't just our town. Just weird timing, genuinely, on their part. I know for sure it's a kid here in town, Skylar Rhodes. He doesn't trust him for anything. That said, Mr. Foster, the farrier here in town, he loves them. He thinks they're awesome. He's received some of Mortar Rouge's healing. He's fully on board with the guy. Tracy, that's what I said. Skylar doesn't trust him at all.
Okay.
It's definitely weird they keep managing to just have the skill sets we need after folks pass, but from everything we can see, most of the passings have been legitimate. The mayor was old, and he was a big boy. He was a big boy.
Sure.
No one was, shocked, almost every breakfast he had came out of the diner. And it's good food.
Yeah.
Right.
But it ain't good for you.
All the time.
And then the banker, the old barber, and several others were taken out when those weird frog dudes attacked. So it's one of those where folks here can't quite decide if it's convenient that they happen to have the skills we need, or if it's too convenient that roles are opening up that they can take.
Sure.
And prominent roles in the community at that.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that said, I don't know why, but we were slow on the uptake. For what it's worth, Mr. Mortar Rouge genuinely was very helpful during the frog attack. And he's a big part of why we have the security system we have now.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily pleasant, any time that you give up freedom for protection, it's never a comfy conversation, but it's a lot better than most of our town getting slaughtered by weird frog dudes.
I understand.
So, I don't know, all I know is, what I can say is Maxine is a decent lady to work for. She got me working, but for that said, this is the best this inn's looked in years.
Well, looks like you've done good work here.
I appreciate it. She's got me climbing up in the rafters. She's had me... almost everything in here has been cleaned over the course of the last month and a half.
All right. Well, you be careful now. It's hard. We don't have the
3
hospitals
weeks.
like we used to, so...
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
Yeah. Well, Luca,
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I don't know if my companions have any other questions, but I just assure you, we're going to keep trying to hopefully find out what's going on. If you hear anything or if you know anybody that maybe we should talk to, please let us know. But other than that, we're going to do everything we can. And we appreciate your time.
Were we given an idea of where all of the missing people's houses are by...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I won't ask him that.
Okay. And I know Mom stays home. If you wanted to swing by and talk to her, you can. I don't know how much more she can... She'll be able to tell you if there's any of that medicine left. What I can tell you is it didn't come in an orange pill bottle like everything else. It came in a brown glass.
Mm-hmm.
Home mixture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was something Mortar Rouge made. But...
All right. Well, thank you very much. And don't forget the naming ceremony at noon.
Yep. I just got to mop out the second floor. Somebody might have bled all over the floor up there. I figured to get that out.
That's crazy. What could have been that?
Thankfully, it's wood. Not carpet.
Apologies. We were in a little bit of a panic this morning, or we would have done a little bit more to...
Fair. Looking at him, I can kind of see that maybe it was earned. You look rough. I'm sorry. You look like you bled all over my floor.
That's because he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember I am innately familiar with said floor. I don't sleep often anymore, so that was a good nap.
Mel's taking a detour.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, no. I mean, you guys are welcome to hang out here until the ceremony. I think it's about a small amount of time away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting
I
closer.
probably will. Just hang out. So I don't have anything else until I figure we observe the naming ceremony and then go talk to somebody else.
What do you guys think the town name's gonna be?
I don't care. I couldn't care less what the hell they call this fucking place.
It's always gonna be Carson. These old fogies aren't gonna change their ways.
What have the Cajuns told everyone about the power situation? Like, I know you got all the rules and stuff, but like, have
Very
they
little.
explained anything about how it works and why and what's...
No, I heard, I don't know how trustworthy this is, but I had heard that we had one of our first visitors come. I never got to meet the person. What I've been told is they came and left pretty much within the same afternoon, decided they didn't want to be here anymore. And the next day, we had power.
So people left and then suddenly you have power?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe these guys, this person knew a trick, and they're trying to travel around and help people get it set up. As far as I'm aware, we're still the only place that has power. But
We came from Western Colorado, and you're the first place we've seen that has power.
oh wow,
These people that left, Do you know if they had any of these weird, strange things? Were they turning fridges green?
I don't. All I heard was we had our first visitor. It was somebody that Mr. Mortar Rouge's horseman found and sent this way, allegedly. But everything that we've heard is the person came and was like, nah, not interested. Thanks for the offer, and moved on. I know Mr. Mortar Rouge seemed a little...
Disappointed?
Yeah.
But he was...
A little flustered about the person deciding not to stay, but immediately flipped to the positive of, it's just our first shot, we'll keep trying.
So, Morluge was looking for more people to come to Carson before the power was even on?
It's weird.
What was the draw at that point? No offense, but why
No,
would
none
people
taken.
want to come to Carson when the whole world's kind of in the shit?
He never really gave an incentive to us as to why they were coming. I mean, he just sold us on the idea of folks are going to start heading this way, and we want to be able to kind of pick who comes. So we have a little bit of a say on, the quality of the people coming.
Have there been many visitors?
Yeah,
Like, how many people have
You guys
come
are
to...
the second group that I'm aware of.
Why would he even think people would come this way? We're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
He's a man of inflappable
Convictions.
positivity. He's very optimism. He's very, very, very self-assured, and he just seemed very confident that this was going to be a town folks wanted to be in, and he was going to start picking and choosing who came.
Oh,
How? Through his talent scouts.
no. Mel doesn't have the vocabulary for what she wants to say.
Fair.
Well, thank you,
yeah.
Luca.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
I'm here pretty much every morning. If I'm not here, I'm out and about, goofing around all afternoon, hanging out with my buddies, doing odds and whatnot. But I'm home at night if you have any follow-up questions or whatever. I mean, I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but
That's okay.
You've been very
I
helpful.
hope you guys are able to.
I have a question. Someone may have asked this. Mel zoned out for a second there.
You guys could glaze over. It's okay.
Do you know why, the town's being renamed? Does anybody really care except for Leroy?
Yeah, he and the Cajuns have decided that, Carson is the name of the town as it used to be. And the town that it used to be and the town that it is are different enough that we should honor that with a new name.
Okay.
It's a little weird. Nobody really cares one way or the other. We're probably still gonna call it Carson.
Wait, every time we have some kind of big growth or change, we can change our name?
And now you don't even have to go through a legal process to do it.
Nah, yeah.
Ooh,
You can just call yourself
what do
whatever
I
you
want my
to.
name to be? Guys, I could change my name.
God puncher.
You can if you want. I'm still going to call you Mel, but you call yourself whatever you want.
Oh, fine.
How about melodramatic?
That's
Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
Ooh!
Ooh, there you go.
no.
Regina
Hard no on the second one. Melodramatic is way too hard to spell.
I mean, you don't have to spell it right.
It's not like you're filling out a lot of forms anymore.
It's true. I stopped signing contracts.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore.
Good job. Always with the
That's the one role we're not too eager to fill here. We don't need lawyers anymore.
Oh, no. Yeah, definitely not. Lawyer. I should have consulted
I don't
a
know.
lawyer.
In the circumstance that someone has come in and taken over a town under
Nash people?
circumstances, a lawyer might not be the worst thing.
Did you sign a contract?
No.
Does anybody
I have
know?
filled out all my
actually,
student loan paperwork, but that's kind of useless now.
Fair.
yeah. Actually, that leads me to another question. Has anybody who generally has business dealings with Leroy?
Most of the townsfolk go to them when they're injured or sick.
I mean, like, contractual business dealings.
Bureaucratic dealings.
Yeah, paperwork. And
Why would
nonsense.
Luca have any idea what his business dealings would be?
I
I
don't
just
know,
get paid to
maybe
clean
he's
this
lost
place.
the
I'm like, he
thing.
just
idea.
cleans wood.
Yeah, and people always forget
I
about the
clean
people who
glass,
clean.
too.
Oh, when
And people always ignore
tiles.
the background people, and maybe things were said in front of him because they forgot he exists, because that totally happened.
Who knows?
Stainless
Maybe he
steel
goes
all
to,
used to dang near look like bronze.
Well, if that's the
It
case,
looks
it
great.
now looks
Thank
great.
you. A lot of grease. Place-
That's gross.
that's a depth of flavor.
I
It's
Sure,
seasoning.
Walt.
am dreading figuring out how to clean the hoods.
You haven't cleaned them?
Get a scraper.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be thick.
Oh.
With
Yeah,
greasy
it is.
thick.
Physical removal and then degreaser is gonna go a long way, my friend.
Long gloves and a lot of prayers.
If you get it really hot, it'll just drip into your hair.
Ugh.
Doesn't sound better.
It's
Oh.
not.
Oh, it's gonna
Get a
smell
poncho
awful
before you do that
too.
part.
Every time a grease trap gets cleaned, it smells just horrific.
At that point, he's finished wiping down the thing.
All right, well,
Well, I should probably head over.
Ow.
Yeah,
Sorry.
thank you for helping.
It's the
For
most
sharing what
matter
you
of
knew.
fact ow I've ever heard. Ow.
Oh, that caused
I'm not wearing my shoes. I just kicked the fucking table leg.
I'd do it, yeah.
Ow.
Yes, the pain.
Oh no.
Ah, my toe. It's sideways.
That's my boy.
No, my boy. Mother help. If anyone here has this movie.
So dumb.
That's one of my favorite fucking audios.
So I assume like as Luca kind of moves on, we're all kind of lingering for a little bit as we wait for the naming ceremony. And I just kind of want to make the point of both of the people who were found by Mortluge's horsemen have disappeared.
Yeah. Also, the
If
stuff.
we are the second group of visitors and Edna May is the person that technically received that summons,
Sorry.
I don't know. It's fishy.
So I listened to like
It's a
this
little sus.
audiobook once, and people were being used to like feed into the main power source
I was thinking the same
of
thing. I
the
thought it was a
city.
little
I mean,
too
this was
gruesome.
like in this weird dystopian gothic world. It was actually kind of cool. But do you think he's like using them to feed the power table?
Wait, I think he's like hooking them up like a battery to.
Can you do
Yeah.
that? Is that a thing? I
I
mean, it
don't
doesn't seem
know.
like it should be a thing, but the world's sideways, so
I
we're now
do think
Uranus.
that, and that's everyone who's gone missing has displayed some type of ability.
boy,
They're
I'm
glitches.
sure glad I no longer have abilities. No offense, sorry, Emily. And James. And Elliot. Oh,
I can still talk to animals, but
Love
that's
you.
just weird to everybody else.
all
Also-
of you.
I'm suspicious that the frogmen are working for
Uh-huh.
Montrouge.
Awfully convenient that
And
the
he's
people who
I
died.
think
but-
that Leroy is an Anunnaki.
So,
Oh, you want to say that
Anyway.
again in English there, sir?
so
No.
I think we
No,
need to
I
go
don't know
sit
what
through
that
the
is.
naming ceremony and then go talk to. Maybe we can find the Skylar Rhodes or go talk to. Let's see here.
Yeah, Skylar. That's right.
Edward at the diner.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no,
Talk
no.
to
So
Vic.
Kathy Gallagher is missing. we want to talk to her
Vic,
daughter
her
Vic
daughter
at the
yeah.
diner.
Yeah.
So that's my vote on what we
We'll
do
have to
today.
catch dinner somewhere anyway, so
Why not do it at the diner?
Yeah.
See whether or not there's another connection of the stuff that they were taking. See if we can get a hold of it, because you can do a thing to see whether or not it's.
Checky, the poisony.
Yeah,
Checky
that.
check.
No, I can't anymore.
You forgot?
I
What?
may have, yes.
How do you just forget something like that?
You know,
he's
like, have you ever
65.
misplaced your watch or your wallet? Sometimes you just forget things.
No, they were all in my phone and I threw it off a cliff.
Well, I
Your
don't
keys
remember
were in
how
your
to do
phone?
that.
I didn't lose it. I know exactly where I put it.
I can picture the rock that it smashed on perfectly in my mind.
Yeah, see, you were there.
No, I have misplaced things many times, so
Thank you.
you know.
Goldfish.
And you don't use a
You don't use it,
long enough.
it goes away. It's one of
So-
those- it's a perishable skill, apparently.
I'm not clever, but what do you bet? It's this whole connect the dots thing. You know, I'm connecting dots.
Yeah,
and I
you're going
bet
to connect the dots.
every single one of these people who disappeared had an open window.
Probably.
I bet you
That
We
is
need
a
to-
high probability.
Don't lead, when you ask questions, don't ask leading questions or you'll get false information.
True.
Just ask them what happened and make note of the details they give you. This is standard investigation stuff. Don't ask leading questions.
Yeah, don't lead the witness.
Right,
I
there
did
you
not
go.
sleep through that class.
Perfect.
You took,
Although I'm with you, I think they were probably going to hear that as well. But
you
we'll
took
see.
criminal justice as a
I couldn't just, I kept changing my major.
She's like, I took
thought I
all
would
the classes.
I thought I would try it to
You
see
took
if
the
I was
intro level of
interested. I was trying to see
If it
if I
starts with a 100, I took it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, I took, like, all the 100 classes, figuring eventually I'd make up my mind.
Mel doesn't have like an absence of knowledge. She has an abundance of conflicting
Except in math, I took only the
Wide,
zero
but
classes in
shallow.
math.
Yes.
you took the remedial for the college credit.
Well, I had to. That was the only way they'd let me keep taking 100 classes.
So you guys see there's a pretty steady stream of folks headed now towards the town square. You guys head that way, and it's now
You know, at the very least, a Midwest street festival. Gotta be some baller fried food.
Oh,
And you
There
can-
are fritters up and down this street.
Oh, man.
you can smell it immediately. You open up the swingy gate, and
The saloon door.
yep, it just punched in the nose with some delicious fat. And you see they've got it is the most like Midwest Americana style decor small park possible. Everything's red, white, and blue. Everything's got bunting.
Yes, bunting.
And
Not
it's got
flags
the
and shit. Bunting.
flag
Big
and
ass
shit.
ribbons
I like
and-
flag and shit. Personally.
And the swoopy cloths and all the things. It's all there. And what draws your eye the most is they have the podium up on the gazebo. A couple of chairs off on each side of it. And you see on the front of the podium is the current Town of Carson seal. Just a pretty basic wooden circle with, some trees, a river, and Town of Carson. Established whatever year.
So
Sorry.
that hurt how
Others
fucking long
kinda
that took
feel.
me to figure out that joke. Dude, I was way too far behind on that one.
And you can see up on the on its right is
I grabbed
a stand, one of those big triangle stands that they put like presentation boards on. This one looks pretty hardy. There's something on the stand, but it's draped over with a black curtain.
It's probably the new name.
And then, where you saw the folding white tables, there is just all sorts of folk lined up grabbing all sorts of food. You definitely smell a lot of fried, but you're getting that good Cajun spice coming through as well. You can smell that on the air.
That's good.
A whole lot of Old Bay has been used today.
Care what it is, as long as it's fried, I'm gonna eat it.
Yep.
And about the time you guys are walking up, you see Mr. Mortar Rouge step up to the podium. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Theater of the Mind presents Retribution as Amanda Arfsten as Mel Kelly, Jeremy Arfsten as Elliot Brandydane, Michael Bernal as Olnok Vargar Johnson, Michael Downs as James O'Brien, Kasey Weingarten as Emery Lee, and myself, Mike Schock, as your Dungeon Master. We release episodes every 2 weeks, so our next episode will drop on October 26th, which means you'll be able to listen and be in the zone for the next Wizards and Wine event. If you want to follow us, our social media and website can be found in our link tree, which can be found in the podcast description. Also in the podcast description, you can find a link to Pinecast, as well as our referral code to get you 40% off your first 4 months of a paid membership, as well as our referral link to Epidemic Sound, which gets you a 1-week trial period to their excellent platform. Our music this week was sourced from Epidemic Sounds, who we are not sponsored by, under the Creative Commons license. The songs used in order are You Ready by Philip Ayers, Drone of Tension by Elm Lake, Tension 2 by Frederick Ekstrom, Steals and Inscriptions by Hara Noda, and The Smoke Room by Alexandra Woodward. The Theater of the Mind theme, ad break, and outro were written by Mike Schock. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of our collective imagination or are used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual events, places, or people, living or dead, is entirely coincidental.
A few weeks ago,
We're trying to help.
and we're trying to help find her.